So this was the moon from last night. This is 2 times the regular speed. Just kinda sped it up a little bit, just kinda save time, but it was coming up towards us from the east, moving in through the clouds, and I just thought it was kinda interesting and thought I would record it. I hadn't done a moon recording in quite a while. We've had a few nights when, the sky's been a little bit hazy and just not really favorable for recording, and, you know, I'm watching videos and stuff. I watch a lot of different types of videos. I subscribe to a lot of different channels, a wide range of topics and stuff. I watch a lot of different videos, and I've seen a lot of videos of like body cam footage and different things like that. And I watch a lot of the auditor videos, the First Amendment audit videos and stuff. Some of them are a little bit hard to watch because you can clearly tell that you know, the person recording it, they're standing outside of like private businesses and recording things, in churches and strip clubs and cannabis dispensaries and stuff like that. While I find it entertaining, uh, I don't know. There's just something about that type of an auditor that just kind of irritates me just a little bit. I mean, it's interesting to see how many people think they have privacy in public spaces, and I guess it's okay to expose that. You know, show how silly people are about cameras in this day and age when you can't leave your house without being recorded 100 times, ring cameras and, you know, vehicles that have dash cams and, flock cameras and everything everywhere. I mean, we're under constant surveillance. And now I'm seeing videos with them talking about different televisions and our devices and everything that's constantly watching or listening to us. I mean, we've Big Brother, as it's been dubbed years and years ago, it has been doing its thing for a long time. And I see a lot of different videos of like accountability where people are getting arrested and people are going to jail. And I watch court videos. Judge Simpson is a one that we watch a lot of. He's a judge out of Michigan. And I see these judge videos and these people getting sentenced and punished for doing bad things and breaking the law. And, you know, I'm just, and then, I tried, oh, folks, I tried to sit and watch some of this whole thing going down with the whole Fauci thing again. But it was very difficult because after about the 10th time that he made that ridiculous statement about the Fifth Amendment, I was like, you know what? This is just nothing but a gaslight show. That's all this is. This isn't doing any good because we're not going to see any accountability on that level. I mean, think about it. For real, think about it. When when was the last time you saw a video of a politician, whether it's a congressman, a representative, a senator, a commissioner, or an attorney general? When was the last time you saw any video or news seeing those types of people in handcuffs or in front of a judge getting sentenced? You just don't. We just don't see it. We see lots and lots and lots of videos of regular everyday people getting arrested and sitting before a judge and having to account for their actions and for breaking the law. But we don't see it with politicians. We don't see it with people like Fauci. Fauci should be in prison. Okay, that's my opinion. The man has made a career. He is a career criminal with crimes against humanity. His entire career, his entire lifespan has been spent committing crimes against humanity. The man belongs in prison. Will we ever see it? No, we won't. And it frustrates me. It really frustrates me. And just, you know, there's just so many things going on. There's so many battles to choose from. This whole thing with geoengineering and this whole extreme drought that we're going through out here in Henderson and Southern Nevada and this heat dome going on. I mean, we're under another heat warning. where it's supposed to get up to 118 degrees in certain parts. It's already reached 115 degrees here according to our thermostat anyway that we have outside. And again, there's no accountability for the people and the agencies that truly deserve it. There's no justice when it comes to certain things. We just won't see it. And it's frustrating. It really is frustrating. Uh, my opinion about Fauci, I'm being conditioned, and I'm going to be doing a couple of live streams here in the near future, where I want to share some information from a book that I picked up um, on propaganda that was written by Edward Bernays back in 1928. So that's up and coming on my channel. I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of uploads. It doesn't mean I haven't been recording things. I have, I have lots of video footage. I have lots of videos and lots of images and different things that I want to share. But even that, I've realized that I've been conditioned. I admit it. I have been conditioned because I can't really say what I want to say about Fauci and what I would like to see happen to him. Truly, truly, all I can say is he belongs in prison. When I would really like to say far more than that, but I can't because I could very well have one of the alphabet agencies showing up on my door and threatening my freedom and my liberty. You know, this is the state of the world that we live in, folks, and it's very frustrating. It really is because we've seen over the last several years this complete and total mockery of protesting. You know, anyone that goes out to protest now is automatically lumped into a certain category because people are sick and tired of seeing protests. But I have yet to see a protest that actually is worthy of the people's time. Nobody's out there really protesting the things that we really should be protesting, in my opinion. They have all of this mockery going on and all of these mock protesters and all of these fake simulation actors out there in these protest groups doing these mock protests. They've made a complete and total mockery of protesting. And I don't know, folks. I'm frustrated. I will say I am definitely frustrated. And I know a lot of you out there are too. What can we really do about it? Because we will never see people like Fauci. We will never see people like Hillary Clinton. We will never see people that truly deserve to be slapped with the cuffs of justice, brought to justice. We will never see it. Don't even get me started on the whole Epstein files thing or the stuff that has spanned for decades and decades with all of these deep state operations and all of these psyops going on. And it's so frustrating. It's just incredibly frustrating. There's so much going on with the weather all over the place. Owning the weather 2025. And you know what's so incredibly frustrating about that is that they only think that they are controlling the weather. In their minds, they are controlling the weather, and it would appear that they are controlling the weather, but really they're not. What's going on is they are manipulating our atmosphere and they are manipulating our environment to the point where Mother Nature is reacting, and what we are experiencing is a reaction from Mother Nature reacting to their manipulations. They will never control the weather. They will never have full control over it. They never have, and they never will. They are certainly trying, but they never will, because ultimately, nature finds a way to prevail. And what we are experiencing is nature's reaction, nature's blowback from all of their interference and their intentional manipulation of our environments. Just and yeah, I got to cut this off because I just got a text message from my mother-in-law Over in Anthem Hills, she says that her neighbor's house behind her had a big explosion, blew the tiles off the roof. They got fire trucks and Southwest gas people there. Well, that's kind of curious. Wow. Okay, so houses exploding over in Anthem Hills. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, stay safe and mindful, y'all. Know that I appreciate you and that you matter very much to me. And it matters very much to me that you stay safe and you stay mindful and don't let all of this gaslighting trigger you into going out into public spaces and saying and doing things that will jeopardize your freedom and your liberty. I can't believe that I'm saying that, but don't let it trigger you to a point where you go out and you do something that threatens your livelihood, where they can put you in cuffs. Don't do it. That's what they want ultimately. That's the whole point of all this gaslighting. And I swear this whole thing with Fauci is gaslighting because they want somebody to try something. They want somebody to try to go after Fauci because then they can put the smackdown right on him. And this whole thing is just so frustrating. Anyway, I gotta go. I love y'all. Know that. I absolutely adore all of you. Whether you hate me or you love me back, I don't care. I love humankind. I love human beings. And I love my country. And there isn't anything that anybody is going to say or do that's going to keep me from loving my country. I can't stand the government. I loathe it. I can't stand the justice system and the way that everything is going down. But I love my country. I love the idea of America. And I want to see it persist.